Anyway,
you know what? I wouldn't mind it. Like because I recently got a little hate. Maybe not a little hate.
Recently?
Look, listen, it wasn't a little hate. Let me back that up. It wasn't hate. It was feedback. It was critical.
Character, nigga. Fuck
it was critical feedback.
Yeah.
I got a little critical feedback. I don't mind
It wasn't constructive.
I don't mind constructive feedback.
Yeah.
I don't mind it because you know
you need that.
you need that. It's like all
But
right.
that wasn't constructive. What he or she said, like that was wild.
It definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
Speaking of people that you don't know.
Are we on?
Yeah, we been on.
Oh.
Look at y'all. Y'all be getting into it.
Not yet.
Yeah.
We're not on.
Are we live?
Y'all ever somebody ever ran up on you and thought they knew you?
No.
Never.
Okay, I lied.
Hell yeah.
Let me think about this.
Hell yeah.
Then think they knew you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I see that happens quite often.
You have a plan to it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do. I ain't gonna lie to you because look, one thing I'm good at making people feel comfortable. Like I'm good at making people I don't really too much like the whole like and you are I don't like that. It's like if people feel like they want to show love to you, because a lot of people feel like they know me from social media. Mm-hmm. I swear to you, people will walk up and you that did it. I'll be like, what's up? You know, or they'll just think they know me. And so I just wait. What's up? What's going on? Like I don't like that whole. I personally don't like it. Like I wouldn't do that to. I wouldn't do that to you. Like who's you?
What if they actually thought they did know you though?
Okay, but you knew you didn't know me though.
Oh, you talking about that time?
Oh, yeah, you know you don't know me.
Yeah, no.
You know you don't know me. But if you felt like you knew me because you was following my social media, then I'm gonna just be like, what's up? Okay.
Shit.
But sometimes people do be knowing my family, and I just be like, yeah. I go along with it. Me and my brother good at that.
That be happening to you?
Me and my brother good at that.
Yeah, that shit happened to me, bro. Like it actually happened recently too. I was coming out of the liquor store and this white dude came. He walked past, older white dude, and he just walked past. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "Hey," and then he like stopped and turned around. He's like, "Hey, you look familiar. I know you. Like we." And I'm just like, "Nah, I don't know if I know you." And he just knew he knew me. He was like, "Nah, like, where'd you go to school? You from here? Are you from out here?"
Yeah.
Like, I was like, "Nah, I mean, I live out here, like, but that was recently." Ooh. He just knew he knew me. He was so shy. He had, you know how like white people kind of like stop, don't say anything and stare and just kind of just like, yeah, nah, I know you.
Wow, he finna call the police.
And I'm just like, bro, can I just go to my car, bro?
You got nervous?
You
Was you
never
nervous?
met me, like, bro. Like I can guarantee we.
Daryl, was you
met.
nervous?
I was a little nervous because it felt like a setup. It felt like it was.
You can't even take it as a
He was
compliment.
like, if I say one little thing,
He like,
because like to your point, I'll be honest. Deep down, I felt like somebody did him wrong.
oh,
And it was your ass.
And it was me.
And it was
he
you.
was trying to get the like, yeah, where you? Yeah, I know you from somewhere, don't I? I'm like, nah. You
that's
don't
how
know
people
me.
die.
You riding.
You know what
You
I'm saying?
right.
Just because I got a black hoodie on, you know what I'm saying? And a cap.
Oh, you was
black.
looking sus too?
Yeah, like I was like, nah. I'm finna,
I bring this up
see.
because
you see, my family's right here. Like I'm good.
I was in Nashville last weekend for my homie's birthday. Shout out Asheville. And I was sitting at the bar like waiting for a drink. It was like all you could drink drinks, and I'm sitting there just chilling. This dude was like, "Hey man, what's been going on?" I was like, "Nah, shit." He was like, "Man, you still hoop?" I instantly knew he didn't know me. I'm like, who? I was like, shit, not since college. He was like, oh.
wait,
yeah.
who did you say not since college?
Yeah, I'm old
So you
shit.
fed into it?
I was like, not since college. He was like, oh yeah, woo, how you been? And I'm talking to him and shit. I found out about his kids and everything. I was like, but at the same time, I be meeting people drunk and don't
good
remember
at
their
me.
names and shit. So I just played along with it. To the I found out about his family, his
You
kids.
good at
and
making
shit.
friends.
I was like, yeah, man, shit, that's what's up, man. And my boys, I was like, hey, y'all know that nigga? He was like, no, why? I was like, no, not that. I was like, do y'all know him? He was like, he looked familiar, but I don't think I know him. I was like, oh, well, I just had a full-fledged conversation. I don't know about how his mama doing and all type of shit, man. Seen him up later. He was like, "Hey," I was like, "Yeah."
And he was like, "Hey, hit me up."
You
Like,
don't remember his name,
I got the
though.
same number. I do.
Why you go?
I mean, that's honest. That's honest. Like,
I
shit.
ain't know, man.
You dirty for that one.
Let's start the show, man.
people on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. Say.
All right, welcome to the I Ain't Gonna Show Me Anything Goes Except Us. I'm your host, CJ.
Awesome CJ
Here with
is.
my boy, my co-host, D.
Yo.
And for those who are listening and watching, we have a special guest here. Let me get her shit together, man. We're not gonna sit up here and, you know what I'm saying, disrespect our guest. She is a HR professional.
Ooh.
What? You might know her as Miss Policy and Procedure from IG, giving you all the HR tips to help you out at your job.
What?
She's the author of the book Chicago, A Dating Saga.
What?
It's on Amazon right now. Copy it. You know what I'm saying? She got the audio if you don't read that good. You know what I'm saying?
In the works.
Just an all-around cool. Oh, my bad. Shit.
Lies.
I'm lying.
It's prophecy. It's called forecasting.
You know what I'm saying? You got to speak it into the...
You got to speak it.
Well, during the time of this recording.
God only does what you ask him to do.
Okay.
He's an all-around cool person, all the way
yes.
from Chicago, man. We got the lovely Simone Ash here, man.
I love that edification. I love that intro. Thank y'all. I mess with y'all. I appreciate y'all inviting me through and just having me through.
Man, how you been, man? How things going with you and everything?
You know, life is life.
Oh, you sound like us.
Life is life. No, it's good. It's good. I feel like I'm doing so many different things at one time. I'm trying to focus, trying to narrow, my capacity is just it's larger. So I'll just, I got to figure out what to do with all of that. That's it.
At least you busy. Like, motherfuckers out here ain't doing shit. So, like, it's good to be busy.
It's good to be busy. It is. It feel different.
Yeah.
It feel productive.
You know what I'm saying? Glad we caught you on a stopover over here in Atlanta.
I said, but look, no, really, y'all didn't invite me. I said, put me on a podcast.
I'm going to be in town.
I was like,
I'm going to be in town. Put me on the podcast. Okay, sure. Thank you. You win. What is that? One night only. That's it.
See, that's all y'all need to do. Just tell us you want to be on the show and we going to put you on.
But that shit be happening so, like,
The bros.
sometimes I be thinking about it and then motherfucker be saying some shit. I was thinking about it, but I didn't know how to come at you.
But it's also like, we've been doing this for a minute and
Shout out to y'all.
we know some really dope, amazing people. And the fact that we don't have more of y'all on is like a disservice to us. Like we that's what we should be doing. And that's why when we try to get our, all the guests that we had before, those are homies. Those are people that we love and
What you trying to say?
What you saying?
Wait,
no homie?
no, I'm a homie too.
I'm saying
I'm the homie, right?
Like I'm trying to make sure I was trying to make sure
It's a different set of the homies.
No, I was trying to make sure that the other guests, I wasn't shitting on the other guests, like who we had on here. That's what I'm saying. Like real talk. Like everybody that we had on the show has been people that we, fuck with and just understand. Like they got a lot of great shit going on with them, and we want to share that shit with y'all. Like and just put y'all, and put y'all on and everybody hear y'all voice. So we appreciate, you wanting to be on the show. And when he told me that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, Simone want to be on, I'm like, why the fuck haven't we thought about
Why haven't
She
y'all
lives in
thought
Chicago.
about it? But know what? No. But Chris low-key has been telling me, he like, when you come down, stop through. He been saying it.
Yeah.
He's been saying it. And I'm like, okay.
Nah, yeah.
I'm in town one night only.
Yeah,
Then I'm
one
jetting
night
out.
only.
We
One
thought
night only.
we thought we weren't that professional for you, so we just
It's all love. We come from the same place. You know what I mean? We come from the same place. It's all love.
These niggas went to high school together.
Yeah, we went to high school.
Yeah.
Listen, we can listen. Same neighborhood, same place. We
Old
good.
as hell. Like, we all.
I don't claim it. I'm not claiming that.
No, you with it.
I'm a fountain of youth.
Hey, look, we ain't say how we look or how we feel. We old though.
I did have to pop some Advil, didn't I?
Man, geez.
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, but how have you been, man?
Yeah, how you been?
Man, bro, I've been good. Getting ready to, you know what I'm saying? By the time y'all hear this, it'll happen already. But, I'm looking forward to our trip. I said that, like, you know,
Okay.
homie time trip.
This motherfucker turning. He talking about old and shit because his ass finna get old and shit.
How old am I?
Are we doing that?
Well, we doing that now. That's what we doing that. So how old are you?
You know what I'm saying? Right.
He's in
can't
his
remember.
late 30s.
You can't remember.
I'm closer to 40. Like, put it like that. So, man, everything been good, man. Just like, you know, like she said, life been lifing. Just been doing shit. Like, and
Life
just,
been moving.
you know, just trying to get to that next level, man. And, you know, back to my positive shit. I'm here. I'm grateful to be here. That's all that matters, man. How about you?
I've been straight, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. This is gonna be like a 6-day weekend for my ass, man. I ain't going back to work till never.
Like, hey, listen.
You gonna be by
Enjoy
yourself,
it.
ain't you?
Enjoy it.
No, I'm going out of town with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Y'all going out of town? I'm going
Oh, was this the time for y'all to go turn out?
With no kids. With no kids.
Okay.
Shit.
We see how that
appreciate y'all
works.
Having the kids.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Reverse. Y'all gonna
reverse.
Woo, yeah, no, we can stay at the house with the kids when y'all go on the trip.
Yeah, man. Before we get into it, man, we got to shout out our sponsor, Stogie Tobacconist. As you can see right here, Stogie Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke some, bitch.
As you can see on the ticker, go to StogieTobacconist.com. Use the promo code I ain't going for a discount and hit them up for your premium cigars. That wasn't it. Hit them up for their mobile cigar lounge for your next event.
He's been drinking.
Yeah, I'm off the wagon, guys. Second week in a row. I'm gonna be back after the next one to the next one, man. I gotta get my shit back together, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting old.
You on a health kick?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Turned 40 this year. I gotta be able to
Hey, you slimming up, bro. Like, real talk, man. Like,
old as shit.
Look at you.
you ain't got no grades. That's crazy.
The streets be watching you. Streets be watching you.
The streets can't watch me when I be at home.
The streets is watching, okay? We see it. They be out here.
But you know what's wild? Just being of age, you know, I was talking, you know, my neighbor, right? You know, shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? I asked him a few times, hey man, how you, like, he's like damn near like in his mid 60s. Don't even look. He look like
he in his 60s?
Yeah, bro.
Damn, I thought he was like,
nah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he up there. And I asked him what he do, and he
Jamaican
was like,
niggas.
man, he is Jamaican, but he uses what is that? The Jamaican.
Shout out Jamaican niggas. We got one here.
Hey.
Okay.
He said he use what is that? Castor oil.
That makes sense.
He
But
said
he
he
drink
rubs it on his face every day, like it's like the Jamaican kind, like the what is
Jamaican
it? Black?
castor oil?
Yeah, it's like, and he was like, yeah, I do this. He even told me, bro, and I'm gonna try it just because I believe in him.
You should.
He said that he rubs it on because he wear glasses. He said he was rubbing them on his, like around his eyes.
He can see now.
Bro, he said that he
the fuck,
bro.
Jesus.
Hey.
Now hold on.
He saw my face.
But hold
He
on.
saw my face when he said it. He was like, "No, I know you don't." I was like, "Bro," but he was like, "Yo, like, no, literally, my eyesight is improving."
I'm not gonna put it past
I was
him,
about to
but you know, because my daddy he'll come with the same kind of energy. He come with the same kind of energy. He'll look at the sun, so he's into sun gazing.
Get the fuck out of
I'm
here.
not lying to you. He's into sun gazing, and it is some research behind it that says that it will improve your eyesight. But he on that too. He on the same type of time too. So
yeah,
y'all
guess.
I'm sure he do.
Oh, okay.
I know carrots and but
I've eaten carrots my whole life,
and it ain't never helped. In fact, my sight is
has gotten
decreased.
You know?
Okay, I got the blue light in the glasses.
I had them and they told me they don't work.
They work.
Okay, I'm start back using them.
They work.
And I look
Preserve
smart.
your youth, okay? Put the glasses on. Put the blue light. Preserve your
Don't
youth.
take the bitches back out. All right, man. We gonna get into Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say. We want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us to get to this point. But we also want to shout out the good black people that are doing things right now to keep us progressing. So last week we did Chicago. We were doing Chicago again, man. And it's Vic Mensa again, man. They're having an event, Feed the People. They're giving away 1,000 hot meals.
What?
Love that.
At Lawless Gardens.
What?
It's Vic Mensa,
What?
Joey Perp,
What?
Alderman Lamont Robinson,
What?
and Illa May.
What?
Nice.
So,
Nice.
shout
Big
out
up to
them,
them.
man.
Shout out
Big
to
up to
them.
them.
Feed the people. What kind of food they feeding?
It's going to be on April 2nd on 35th and Rhodes.
Anybody can come get a meal.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
hot
man.
meals.
Yeah.
They made sure to say hot meals. So
You
it's
for
like,
real, you going, you know what I'm saying?
still from the people that really
No, I'm
need
not
it.
trying. I didn't say that. I was just trying to let the target audience possibly.
What y'all got?
Maybe
though?
I was gonna slide through. Maybe
it's free.
if
Like,
if it's for the people.
If y'all got a 6-piece, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just trying to see what they
oh,
think.
gee,
You know,
I
support
know
the folks.
people who have like gone through those free turkey days and got them a turkey.
I'll tell you this right now.
They taken from the.
I mean, no,
For real?
because there's. I haven't done this. I'm just saying. I know people who have. It's a free turkey. Y'all giving out free turkeys. There's no stipulations on or restrictions on who can get a free turkey.
I used to go to them pantries all the time with my license. Like, nigga,
It's supposed to be in the for the community though, in which
Yeah.
it is.
It was a
if
church
it
for
is
everybody.
happening, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
you
everybody. Yeah.
dude, like,
not
it
Chris.
wasn't this. It was the pantry days.
I feel like it has to say.
Okay, but the pantry
feed,
day is probably for everybody.
It has to say
Yeah.
feed the homeless. It has to be more
well,
specific.
none of them niggas
But
homeless in there.
It has to say that in order for everybody not to join it. And this
Come
does
on
not
now.
say. This says feed the
No,
people.
it don't have to say homeless because you know what?
Some people got
Some people in
homes.
Chicago call the homeless the friends. Y'all know who called the homeless friend?
Shout
Inglewood
out to
Barbie.
Inglewood Barbie.
She
Oh.
called the homeless people the
I was
friends. She
gonna
don't
Bad
say
Barbie,
homeless.
but like, yeah, no, hey, she dope though.
She dope.
I ain't
So you
even
can't say
gonna-
homeless. You sometimes see feed the people. It might be all encompassing.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
just saying.
people's too.
Niggas like us shouldn't
Well,
be in
that's
that
why I
bitch.
asked the question. That's why I asked the question. Who can come up? Who's
Hey,
gonna
I
come
didn't
through?
judge you. I felt like he judged you, but it was
I just want
like,
to know what they
I
cooking.
did.
But no, shout out to them though. Shout out to them though. That's dope. Shout out to
good
them.
shit, Vic Mensa, yo. Like that motherfucker is like, you know, people underestimate or not even underestimate. What's the word I'm searching for? They, you know,
Put him in a box.
you don't hear about him a lot. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You don't like, but he does a lot of shit under the scenes that people don't recognize. And that's good shit, man. It's just like when you think of like rappers and artists that come out of our city and they're not trying to be out here saying, hey, look what I'm doing. It's just like, yo, no, I'm really trying to
Yeah.
feed my city. Like I'm trying to give them something back. So big ups to him.
Yeah, shout out him. And everybody else that's involved, you know what I'm saying? He's
Oh,
just the
absolutely.
bigger
No, I'm
name.
sorry. Yeah, and no disrespect to, you know what I'm saying, Joy Perp, because he definitely,
All right, let's get into the bullshit, man.
here we go.
No,
We
here
got to talk about the lady cop that got ran last year in Tennessee. So for those who don't remember, we talked about this last year, but former Tennessee police officer who went wild with, these ain't my words, who went wild with 6 officers on the job has received a settlement lawsuit for $500,000.
She received the settlement. She received the money
Yeah.
because she was able to prove that the department.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how the
Yeah.
white women.
Yeah.
So Megan Hall says that she was sexually groomed by male police officers and sued the city of Laverne. She allegedly hooked up with multiple. We know the fuck story. Anyway, this is what her lawyer put out. Megan wasn't looked at as a rookie cop to be trained and promoted. She was looked at as a piece of meat to be sexualized and exploited. Her lawyer says. The mayor. The board of the mayor and get my shit together.
Get it together.
The Laverne board of mayor and aldermen voted to authorize the mayor to sign a settlement to agree between the city of Laverne and her. $500,000. How y'all feel about this?
You said the mayor did the settlement. He agreed to the settlement.
checked off on it?
Okay, so something was definitely going down behind the scenes in terms of the grooming. They were probably
he was part of it.
they were
Man.
probably they were part
what I
of
thought.
it. They probably were blackmailing her. Like you gotta just who knows what her situation is, if she didn't have much to lose or she had a lot to lose. I don't know. Okay, because originally
this is why we have a woman here to talk about
no. Here's the thing, because my original thought was that was BS. Like, girl, you was out here dropping it down. Like, you was out here getting down low. Okay, that was my original thought. Now you got the mayor behind it, because when they said the mayor, he said the mayor agreed to the settlement. There has to be something political happening behind the scenes. You know, they always have little sex workers.
Well,
they always have people that can't get out of this little chain. It's like trafficking.
So,
in a sense,
we talk about mayors. I mean, we know of a mayor who's like just not the crispiest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
went to the same high school as y'all.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Is that the truth?
I'm just saying. Yeah.
A Superman.
Dang. Well, see, now I'm not in that particular township anymore. Anymore.
I did not ask for royal throne.
And so,
that ain't my city.
And it ain't my city anymore. But she might be running a Nino Brown around there too. I don't know. You don't know. But anytime you have the mayor trying to back up the police force, like, instead of just punishing those that should have been involved in the situation, you're going to throw the money at it.
Those 6 did get like punished. Like,
that is the punishment. Yeah, that is the.
Yeah, a couple of them got kicked off the force. She got kicked off, and some of them got like the more tenured ones. I think they got like a little time off or whatever.
A little time off.
Yeah, but she was at parties.
No, she was going wild. She shouldn't have gotten any money. I'm sorry, she shouldn't have gotten any money, but something else was also happening if the mayor had to come in and do a little peace treaty, a little hush money.
I mean, I think that in any instance where the police department of a city is involved, the mayor, I feel like they eventually do get involved, like, because
they got to.
They hire the chief of police. They do all, so they're a part of it automatically. So them getting involved, that's just what it is. That right there does not alarm me or says, oh, you're guilty. It's just the matter of how she came out, got caught, did all of this, was embarrassed because, they smeared her name everywhere, even though the cops got in trouble as well and they, did whatever. But she had to make like some type of Hail Mary, I got to come out of this on top in some way, because otherwise I can't work. I can't do anything else outside of this. That's when the right people got in her ear, or maybe she thought about it herself.
I got a question.
No, him throwing the money. I agree with you though, because the mayor would have to speak on behalf of the town, the people stepping on that. The minute they threw that money at her, she had something on them. That's what it was. That's my thought. I got a question
to ask both y'all.
What's up?
She probably wanted more though. $500,000 ain't a lot.
If she was a little black girl,
she wouldn't have got that money.
It would have stopped at her being holed out.
Oh yeah, they would have gone so far as her history. Yeah, what is her history?
This is what she is.
This is what she is. This is what she does.
Boom. But
at
the same time, I don't know if I don't agree. I mean, I guess it don't matter if I agree or not. It's her coming out and being told or saying
I was groomed
is where I feel like, now if it was a group of black men, I probably would have been a little bit more offended.
It was
some like white and Hispanic dudes in the mix of those cops. It wasn't, so I couldn't really fully say. If it was all black males, then I'd be a little bit more hot. But the fact that she was able to come out and say that they were grooming, I feel like, what was the proof? Like, what was said in court that said this was evidence of grooming?
It didn't get to court because the mayor threw that money at her, right?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's what I'm saying. So think about that. That's a good question.
Oh, you right.
Why didn't it get to court?
It's a settlement.
It's a settlement.
Yeah.
So what was going to come out in court if the money had not gotten thrown?
I stand correct.
She probably got videos. You got all type of videos. She has the receipts.
Because he was in that too.
And $500,000 is not a lot of money. Right. But if they got grooming, that word in itself is attached to like trafficking kind of. You know what I mean? In itself, it's like it's in the same family.
It's funny you brought that up.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
The feds that ran up on Brother Love, man.
Yeah, he going down.
So anybody that ain't been watching the internet has been under a rock. FBI raided Diddy's cribs in Miami and LA. He's put out a statement through his lawyer pretty much saying that like this was a setup between the government and the media. Celebs out here picking sides. You know, it's supportive, celebrating, cracking jokes. Most have already made up their minds and everything. This happens a lot. Like when somebody is infamous or did some allegedly salacious shit. And I just want to ask y'all, do we judge too hastily before we wait till like evidence comes out? Or are we just like everybody else, like, fuck it, that nigga's guilty?
I think that we do naturally. I think that
and
that's
we took a long time with R. Kelly.
But yeah, no, hell no. We ain't take that because a lot of us knew. Everybody was like, oh, we ain't surprised.
Nobody was like, I mean, not nobody. A lot of people weren't like, throw him in jail.
No, but a lot of motherfuckers were like, yeah, we knew that already. We knew he would win. Like, motherfuckers had stories of when he was hanging out at Seton Academy, like picking up girls.
At
like
Seton?
Yeah, he was parked out. Yeah, that's that. You know, he out that way. Yeah, was out that way. Yeah, he was out. He was out our way.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was his stomping ground. Like he ain't had to go far into the city or nothing like that. He just was like, "Hey, I'm finna go over here. It's an all girl school." Blah that. You know what I'm saying? But all right, I'm sorry, that was insensitive. I ain't even gonna go there.
All right. So anyway,
so what I'm saying,
sensitivity.
So what I like, I don't like. Now I forgot your question.
He said, "Do we judge too hastily? Do we attack too
naturally?
Too fast?
I feel like that's just naturally what the news does, and that's what people always have an issue with because, like, you know, when the news come out or if something is posted online, everybody goes to it without even seeing the evidence. Yeah. Some people don't even read the article; they just see the headline and be like, "Oh, yeah, shame on him! Like we gonna fucking throw rocks at him." But I mean, is it right? No. And that's why I think a lot of us try to think through and hear the evidence first. But
how you feel?
I feel like by the time you get a headlines that the feds are raiding somebody's house.
Before the feds.
Before the feds. Okay, before the feds. You know what? So
like how Tory Lanez shot Meg in the foot.
I believe that.
Off top?
Off top. I believe
you ain't fuck with him?
Right,
no,
you heard a chick say?
No, because she seems like the type of person that'll get somebody riled up to make you want to Damn! I'm just saying, that's just my thought. It's just my thought. She seemed like she would say something crazy to a man.
I'll probably do that shit too.
And then you get a real hood, and then he be like, "What?" That's what I feel like would have happened. So anywho,
that nigga ain't hood in Canada.
Here's the thing.
This is in Canada.
By the time,
he's getting deported if he ever gets out.
Deported. That's such a deported to Canada.
That's what they say.
I'm just thinking about the term. It's like you ain't getting sent that far away. It's just you right there. It's like, but it's hoods in Canada, ain't it? He probably not even from the hood.
Hey, that's how you
according to Drake in the weekend.
Well,
that's like
I shouldn't have judged him from his. Should have judged him too hastily. I thought he was a hood nigga. Okay. Like, all right, let me back it up. He looked like he might have been from.
Until you realize he like 4'6".
Let me back it up.
Like,
right, he is. But he a little. He kind of small, ain't he?
More likely to shoot a nigga.
Yeah.
Well, it's the small ones that got the syndrome. It's the small ones, and that's really what I mean. In addition to it, it's the little ones that got that syndrome. This the angry man syndrome. Anywho, I digress off them. I'm talking about Cassie. When Cassie came out, I said I knew she had a long way to go. I knew it from the song. Something was wrong. And when she
From
came
her
out, I
first
believed
song?
it.
Like, so
Yup.
you're saying a long way to go as far as what?
So you know she got a song. You got a long way to go. You know what I mean? And he was on that.
No,
They
only thing I
like
know
they
is
on
Me and You.
they him
I
and
did not-
him and her and Diddy was on there like
I didn't
they
listen to
think they
Cassie.
can hang but they can't. What you talking about?
I listened to
What y'all doing?
I only heard radio
Me and
hits.
You. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Cassie's song I
Anywho,
know.
but when she said when I read it, I was like, oh no, it's way too detailed because you know we gonna get into the details. And I judged it right away. He did it.
Whatever
She
they
got
said
into
he
the
did,
details,
he
baby,
did.
and you gonna get into those details when you know what you know what you know. You gonna have a full story, and I liked it. I didn't like it. I just liked the details. She was thorough, and I like a thorough storyteller.
Okay. All right.
And we did not judge him too fast because look what's
I
happening.
mean, but like
You
so-
gotta judge people that big real fast because then they get to bullying you into shutting up, and I don't like that.
True.
You know. Okay.
I feel you on
Okay.
that. Like until you
Okay.
said that, I was like, well, but I feel you on that.
Shut
And I
all my
think
little
that-
argument down.
Uh-huh.
I was be like, no, the black man, he's fine.
No.
But see
No.
that wouldn't be as effective if we hadn't had so many big, well-known celebs and just figures get exposed before this.
That's true.
Like now, this is the trend because now it's if somebody comes out now, it's believable as fuck the first time you hear it because you like to be honest, Michael Jackson, God rest his soul.
I still don't believe that.
What are you about to say about Michael?
That's
I
what
still
I'm
don't believe
saying.
that.
Like it's hard to, but like when you have a figure that you like, ain't no way. Like you act like you know this person. Like you feel like you know this person. There's no way in hell you believe that happened. But then
feel
it's
you.
like,
Hey, around the table, y'all believe? I don't.
Who?
Michael Jackson.
What are we talking about?
He did that shit. to
They're
them
talking
kids.
about what?
Oh, okay.
I mean, they never really. I mean, they did. Okay,
kids
No,
can change
no.
their stories.
yeah,
though.
that's what I'm saying. They never really came to a conclusive, like stuck to story. They just kind of had. I mean, I think he did this. I mean, we did do this.
He did it.
We did that.
You think he did it?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Oh shit.
Cause I got a
There you
son.
go.
Oh,
Ain't nobody putting my son in the bed with no grown man. Ain't nobody putting my
Yeah.
son in the bed with no kids.
No, you ain't
grown
leaving him
man.
there.
You, I'm not doing that.
You're not leaving him at his house.
Listen, the allegations were that he would. Oh, I'm nurturing to the kids, right? Like they're my friends. Get in your own bed.
Yeah.
What you doing in this bed? Saying that's
who
why I
said
come
they
in
was in
hot.
the bed
I come in
together?
hot.
Who said they was in the bed
So
together?
That's what the kids said.
so with
And
that,
didn't he change his story?
But then he
When
agreed
he
to
got
it. He
grown?
actually admitted that they would sleep in the bed.
even
It was
Macaulay
just-
Culkin came out.
Yeah,
and
he said, "These are my
And he was
friends."
like, you got to realize how Michael Jackson's house is. His bedroom is as big as like a 2-story apartment, and the bed is big as a fucking house.
Get
It
in
don't
a-
matter.
get
That's
in a
still-
separate
that's
room.
Still terrible.
What are we talking about?
It
Get in a
don't
separate
add up
room.
to me.
It
All
ain't
right.
no child
I thought-
molesters
So with all of this,
go
like,
unnoticed. And
'cause-
if Mike did it, God rest his soul, I don't know.
absolutely. But I want to say this because, like, since we're gonna
I gotta play it.
It's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie.
it fit right in
Y'all
there.
got the clip, the
It fit
sound
right in
bite.
there. Yes, we do.
Slides. No,
All
well,
day.
Well, you're not here to finish telling that story. I get hot because I love Michael. Don't get me
I do
wrong.
too.
He
Like,
died
that's
on my
like-
birthday.
but
I was
that's-
very affected.
He's one of those people that we
That's
feel like
fucked
it's
up.
hard to believe. Like it is hard to
Yeah,
believe.
it's hard
and
to
there's
believe.
some others that you just be like, oh, naturally, that's what happened. But really quickly, I just want to talk about something because since we
shit.
while we're
What?
on the talk of like Michael and kids, the whole Nickelodeon.
Oh, we
thing.
going back.
It had me thinking about this the other day, bro. Okay,
Alright.
so growing up, naturally, we always felt like there was adults that play the characters on shows. Like, what was it? Blue's Clues tonight, and he didn't do anything wrong.
Hey man, Steve ain't do
no,
shit.
Steve ain't do
I didn't
nothing
hear
wrong.
about this. Let him talk.
No, it's nothing. It's nothing bad about him. I'm just saying, like, we know of
None of the
those.
Steves.
We're used to adults writing, acting, and just being more like in that space for kids, and that's their whole career, right?
Yeah.
So
Mr. Rogers.
yeah,
Who, come to find out, he was a real ass nigga.
yeah.
So
So,
glad.
but
That hurt my heart.
I love Mr. Rogers, especially story time.
but it made me think though. It's like we put a lot of reliance on these adults, these particular adults, writers included, to write, because like what was it? Dan Schneider.
All that.
He did all that. He did writing and producing. Like he did a lot of things, and we relied on him to, or our parents did.
I was about to say our parents.
Our parents, like we, because I'm a parent now, and this is why I'm thinking of this. It's like we rely on them to write and create content for our kids to consume.
Mm-hmm.
At what point do we start thinking like it's kind of weird? And here's
right
where,
now,
like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, well, true, but like moving forward and just thinking about our past is like when you have a grown adult. I get it. You want to be. You're like, oh, I never grew out of this. I'm a child at heart. I just love kids. I love to do this. And we all like,
I don't.
Off with your
y'all
head.
don't think that shit gets a little weird? Like, I get it. I love my kids to death. Do I really want to just like be in their world still like that? Like, and be writing for them and writing content for them? I get it that we want to write and educate them, but now it's like there's no show. I'm sorry, there's no show out right now that feels right for the kids.
Gracie's Corner.
Gracie's Corner is dope.
Barney is still in heavy rotation.
Yeah.
There's shows
Ain't
now.
shit
that,
happened to Barney.
Ain't nothing happened with
Besides
Barney.
them niggas behind the scenes.
There's pre-K shows out right now that either don't have any talking, because now you're not teaching my kid how to have like dialogue and talk.
He's
anymore.
right though.
You're actually they're just making sounds, and then they're doing weird.
They're doing weird stuff.
Shit.
Yes, it is.
And we are
Yes, it
relying
is.
on it.
Kids.
Yes, it is.
Well, no, I got a 4-year-old.
Older than my kid.
Well,
nigga.
And even the stuff on kids' YouTube is suspect. Like I'm constantly telling mine to turn it off. Like I'm listening to it in the background, and it's like ruthless. It's like the kids being ruthless. They have no manners, and I'll be like, turn that off, because the next thing you think you're gonna run up in this house and get to talking like that too. And I'm telling you, right? No, you're right though. But you're right about it.
And so how do you like it? Because now we're relying on them in a sense to entertain our kids, but what they're doing is, although they have this kid at heart mentality approach to it, they still be able to slide in that adult humor. They still slide in that shit that gets a little weird, that you're just like, did you need to do that? So that's why I'm just like, all this shit, even back then, it's always been happening. Like, because they try to get shit that kids can enjoy, but then they, like, the kids won't understand what is being said and the adults do. And that shit is just.
My sister did say, like, whoever the writers were obviously targeting kids for one, but pedophiles must have watched those type of things, right? Because
like
they
all
get
that?
For which
like
ones?
right,
Like,
because there were sexual innuendos that were put within those.
Which I did not
the content
see
of the
until,
writing.
like, I got older.
Yeah.
Right, I didn't see it either.
A pickle
I didn't
through a
see
door
it either.
hole?
Right, sexual innuendos, right? Like stuff that you wouldn't. I mean, and the parents, you right to that point. The parents should have known, but I feel like people they pawn their kids off. People are thirsty for that fame. They thirsty for the money.
Oh, they want that money.
They want that money.
If your kid can make you money, and you be like, damn, I raised them. Like, yeah, I can get it.
It's a war on kids.
Yeah, that shit is tough.
And sometimes the parents are the head of it.
Before we move on to the next, Van Lathan was saying, like, it's crazy to have your kid be the head of the household, like the motherfucker that's making the money for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because it's a conflict of interest. Like, oh, they're supporting us. You're not in your right mind.
No.
You go like, oh shit, well, we got to do this, or we going back
We're
to
going
where
back
the
to
fuck
the-
we was at.
exactly.
Oh, you don't feel like doing this?
Exactly.
Hey, well, do
Then
this.
that's-
Like,
push
just
through it.
push through this, and like,
Fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
And that's
you
how that
force
stuff
them
is
to
sliding.
grow up quicker too.
Yeah.
Which is wild. And I don't even like, I don't know we were gonna move on, but like that whole forcing your kids to grow up on top of trying to keep them from growing up too fast
And being black.
It's a fucking like that shit is the toughest shit ever, bro. Like my 9-year-old. Wait, how old? Damn, she 10?
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
she's 10.
Come on now.
My 10-year-old. Hey, listen.
You
Hey,
tired, ain't you?
Hey, listen. I'm
They
on
washing you
vacation
up, ain't
tomorrow. I'm on vacation tomorrow.
Wash.
My kids are in a safe place tomorrow. So,
You need a little break, don't you?
like, she has been exposed to way more like shit at her age than I ever did, and I've been exposed to some shit.
You was outside.
No. I'm talking about exposed to like shit that is
because
like
TikTok and shit.
Yeah, like it's just the world and her friends. Everything is all these like she just has too much that she's been able to get in contact with, and I've had to do way more talking than I've ever thought I would have to do at this stage in her life. It's just like to think of having to keep her from growing up too fast and then being on some like, yo, you making the money now. Hey, I need you to like, that shit, like to have to force her to be in situations because now you're under contract. Yeah. Now you under shit where it ain't just us going back to this.
If she's making money for your household, you don't have her best interest at heart.
Nope.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's good.
I know. I didn't make that up.
Yeah.
Van Lathan said that.
Really?
Shit.
So
I was like, oh shit, yeah, you're
and
right.
you agree?
Yes.
So you won't. If somebody came and said, "Hey, your daughter," they were in the airport, saw you and your daughter, saw her, she had it to them. Okay, it was like, "Yo, she is like funny. She's so cute."
Who the fuck is you?
But if they're a producer, if they're somebody big. Obviously, who the fuck is you? Don't just let nobody come up and
don't say.
you
don't go up and be like, she's funny and she's cute. Was you watching?
If they're a creep,
are you watching?
But I'm saying if they are somebody that can inevitably change her life and change your life, like they want her to be the face of whatever show or whatever they're thinking. You don't want her to be anywhere near any of that.
I'm instantly on some like, we can see what it's talking about, but it's a no. It's a no.
No, but what if they give you like? What if they say it like, "Hey, look, we want to sign her up for
to do what?
To act to be in this, to be in showbiz."
I would have to see what it is, but like
obviously,
my whole time, like I'm in my head, like ready to say no. They're like, there's nothing that you could just like bring to me.
Once you're,
if it was cool, like she worked 3 hours a day. Okay, some shit like that.
That ain't
that's
gonna
fine.
be it.
Oh, well, you want her to be a full-time? Like
no, I'm
work
just
a
saying,
full-time job?
they're going to give you thousands.
My bad. Suck they dick.
They're going to give you... That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's why we don't want.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, they're going to give you thousands.
If you really want to act, you do some theater shit, and then when you get grown, you go on up there and do what the fuck you got to do.
So I got a different opinion on that. I know we got to move on, but I got a different opinion on that because my son shows the signs of actually wanting to be. He's a creative, right? He's a creative. He's very funny.
Yeah, his ass funny.
He's very much so. He brought it to me, Mom. I want 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I need to win this award.
Oh, you can make the money in the house.
He wants them. He wants it right now. I'm in a position now. It's like, okay, I need to find a way to make his dreams happen, right? Like he wants. This is nothing to do with me. I'd love to see how this goes, but I would be a little bit on the defense because psychologically it might be a lot, right? Because kids feeling like they got to be performing, always performing, or always putting on. That's a thing. You know what I mean? It forces you to grow up. It forces like.
You can't always do it on your time.
You can't always do it on your time. Exactly. So I mean. I don't know if I'd necessarily be like, no, but I probably would be like, all right, we got to have some kind of parameter or boundaries to it.
Gracie's Corner, like her dad and family, like she ain't going on tour and no shit like that. Most of their money comes from like YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
Like, she was on
she doesn't need to because she's not the face. Like the cartoon is the.
She was on Tamron Hall and she.
No,
like,
I'm just saying.
I was like, oh shit, she looked just like that. But like, she doesn't go out and do like shit like that. Yeah, so like the YouTube shit, you do that shit in the house. Ain't gonna be no.
But you mean you have to? You would have to assume that even if they're good, it'll take off. Somebody gonna. Because
I'm not even referencing that though. But that's
side by side.
That's
right?
That's what me and Kia said. You know, my wife, we was like, yo, like, I don't want her to be in showbiz. But if she shows signs or he shows signs, I will be like, okay, cool. And we gonna go like and do that. But guess what? We gonna get an assault charge being that close on the producers and everybody up in that fucking studio. Like, hey, no, we coming with you.
Yeah.
No. Where
they go?
Before we get into this beef. Willow Smith, she was like, I'm done with this shit. Will was like, nah, just do this. You know, you said you was gonna
She
do it.
was.
Shaved
Shaved her head off.
Like,
Done.
I can't whip no hair back and forth now, nigga.
Done.
Now what?
Hey, big ups to her though. Like that.
Yeah,
She,
shout-
That, I mean,
for real,
that
for real,
was
level of
great.
maturity is like I wasn't even that. I ain't that mature. Like I would have been like, all right, Dad. Like she
You
was
gotta
like,
tell
no,
Jay-Z
nigga.
how fuck
I'd have been right. I'd have been a little nervous.
I'm like, am I gonna get a whooping for this?
Whooping that, I'd have been nervous for like. Now hold on now.
Damn, look how old we are. See, look at that. You
Child abuse. I'm like,
a whooping.
a whooping. Yeah, I'd have been nervous for that one.
Speaking of a whooping, Kendrick Lamar is out here putting the bebops on motherfuckers on wax, man. Everybody heard like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He did. He was responding.
Absolutely.
I think it was a great song. I think the verse.
That wasn't his best. I'm sorry, I don't mean to steal that from
Yeah,
you.
you stepping
I'm
on my
sorry.
shit.
I'm sorry. I was excited.
Let's pull up these lyrics again.
I think the verse was good. It was good. As far as like a diss. It wasn't, the shit that I'm used to. But like I'm not gonna shit on it at all. It was a good verse, especially you attacking a couple of niggas and shit. How do y'all feel about this? And who do you think is gonna respond first?
Okay, wait. Respond first, as in he wasn't already responding?
No, like is Drake going?
Oh, okay.
Is
Okay.
Drake gonna respond first? What? Is Cole gonna respond first?
Drake already no, not Drake. I thought Drake responded already.
I heard it was a snippet, but like it ain't out like a full song or something like that. Future's coming out with another album. By the time y'all hear this, it's coming back out. What? Is he gonna respond?
It's probably gonna be Cole.
You think so?
It's probably gonna be Cole, because
Wow,
I mean,
he's never been in this before.
well, he had a lot to say.
He did. He started it.
He had a lot to say on first
He
person.
started it.
First person shooter?
No, it was before that.
Is
Actually,
before that?
First person shooter was with Drake, and that was more recent. But he actually came out with his own shit, like what, a couple years ago, maybe a year ago, where he just came at Kendrick and all them, and like calling out all real rappers.
Are you talking about what was the
I can't remember.
Cole's album?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about though. I can't remember.
Who was on fire?
Yeah, I can't remember what it was either, but I know.
remember.
But like Cole started it though. Cole,
That's why I said I think it's gonna be Cole.
but like Cole is probably like, about time, nigga. I've been trying to, get this shit off the ground. Let's go. Like let's amp it up.
Okay, but what is the beef though? Like, is there an underlying beef? Because I heard the Drake and Future beef, but what's the underlying? Is it just rap entertainment beef, or is it an issue?
No, it's rap entertainment.
It's rap.
It's
Okay,
rap entertainment. And
Drake
I
and
think-
Future is over.
it's over.
It's over the streets.
Okay,
But
It's over the hoes.
I think Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast talked about it a little bit too, and made a good point. It was like,
Off season.
Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. He mentioned how women rappers, like the female rappers, try, or he said someone that's in particular. He said, I think Nicki was the one trying to do the same thing, trying to start a beef. Like, yo, like I'm trying to come for y'all. Like I'm trying to create this almost like
Say niggas' names, nigga.
entertainment engagement.
is that what she did with Megan?
I think that she
Meg Thee
started. No,
Stallion?
well,
Megan.
Well, actually,
Megan.
Well, but
Meg Thee Stallion.
The Ruby the Sleeves.
but it started with Cardi. Remember when Cardi first came out? Cardi was like, "Yo, like what the fuck I do? Like why you coming?"
She
And
got
she
some
like,
real Lil' Kim shit.
and she like, "Yo, like no, like because this happened to me." And so, and I think they made a good point on that show as far as you see what's happening between Drake, Cole, and Kendrick, kind of creating this like this entertaining beef where it's not a violent beef. It's just like, hey, yo, I'm
We don't
better
want
than you. Yeah, no, we don't want that. And I think that when it came to Cardi and Nicki and all that, it just kind of turned different. It was more so like, women should be together. We shouldn't be fun. Like, why y'all beef? Y'all should be supporting each other. It's like, nah, this is the business.
This ain't Atlanta.
This is what is necessary.
I'm thinking about it because I'm thinking about this. Cause Lil Kim came for all of them.
Yeah.
When they came out.
But
And
and look where she came from. Like,
right.
what
And
she
you
knows.
had Nicki Minaj. She doing a lot of the stuff Lil Kim did. Lil Kim did that
And
stuff
they
hard. The
saying,
wigs,
like,
the furs,
oh,
all of
thank you,
that.
Lil
Like
Kim.
she is
Yeah.
doing a lot of this. So now that I'm thinking about it in terms like that, okay. I mean,
Like there should be beef, but it shouldn't be like, you know, where it's so detrimental to the female. Like
It's
you
never
know what I'm
it's
saying?
never
It shouldn't
detrimental
be
to
that.
shit.
It should be like
We
no.
wanna see
I'm a
it
better
and
rapper
hear it.
than you.
you want to
Yeah.
see it in here.
I want to
Yeah.
be. I'm better than you. If you want my throne, you got to come for
Because
this.
there's a lot more. I'm not gonna say.
Because I still don't understand how Trina has the throne of whatever throne she has.
Well, she said it. Just like T.I. said, I'm king of the South. And before,
Can
them niggas ain't got no
someone
beef.
please name 2 Trina songs?
I'm the baddest bitch, Nan. That's Trick Daddy song.
You don't want that?
Yeah.
Then been to
Pull
place
over
her-
that ass too
Look,
fat.
okay, she was really
I'm sorry.
dominating
We not
back
gonna shit
in the
on Trina
day.
like
I'm
that,
not gonna
like-
shit on her.
You
I'm
can't.
not
You
gonna shit
gotta
on her.
give Trina the.
Like she
Yeah.
is great. She's good at what she's a.
Then why you say
I
that?
respect it because when I think of like top female rappers, I don't necessarily think of her. I think of her as part of the group.
It was
of
just her and Mia X in the South.
great.
So
Then you
And-
had,
and
then you
up
had
north,
Foxy around the time. You had Lil Kim.
Oh man,
Foxy, Lil Kim, and the
Come
Brat.
on,
And the
Foxy.
Brat.
It's 5. And Queen Latifah. but
You had
that
a
was
little
different-
Missy.
But those were like.
Oh yeah, but Missy, ain't nobody ever come.
Ain't nobody ever came.
Like,
Ain't
But
nobody.
I
She
wanna
had
work
to,
with you.
right. She had too many. She was
But
multifaceted.
Missy got a discography that is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want to work with Missy.
Yeah, they want to work.
So I would feel like that's more like because ain't she from the South?
Yes.
So like for me, like, for the South, that is what I see as like. I'm not trying to shit on Trina because if I
Sound
ever,
easy.
you know what I'm saying.
You said name 2 Trina songs.
I feel like
He said name to Trina songs, and I ain't gonna lie. Out of all the music, I was singing Trina. I was rapping Trina song
listen,
lyrics.
Listen, I have a lot of respect for Trina. I mean, because I watch her on.
Clean it up.
I watch her on. No, listen, hear me out. I got a lot of respect
together,
for
it's
her
the
on Love
baddest.
and Hip Hop. But where I don't understand is the level of like I have the respect for her, like to treat her as a legend, but not as like
As a
the
creative,
top,
top creative.
like the top. You know what I'm saying? Female. Like, just because you said you're the baddest bitch.
Paying off for us.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't for me. I don't agree with it. I just don't think that it's like I know that this was your time to say that, but now it's like when looking back, it's like have you ever gone to a Trina concert?
On accident. Like somebody else was like playing I wanted to see and she was there. But I did used to love Trina, but you know what I'm saying?
Not the way,
for her
not just the way
lyrics.
she looked. That's
Like
what I
in
said.
high school.
I was just
you know what
like,
I'm
not
saying?
just the way she looked, like because all of us could attest to, you know.
And my wife gonna be like, really?
She knew some Trina songs too.
I know, but you know, whenever
But
I
he's
say
talking
like,
about look.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
look.
look wise. Okay, I'm about to say. Come on now. Okay, but I got a question for you though, because to your point, you feel like Missy would be like the top, right?
Yeah.
Out of,
yeah.
Okay, are we even talking about the right 3 people? Are these really the big 3?
Ooh,
As far as
Drake.
Hold on.
Mr. Aubrey Graham.
Currently,
Yes, currently Kendrick
Absolutely.
Lamar, J. Cole. Are these the big 3? As they said, is this are we
Absolutely.
even in the right ballpark? I'm just asking.
Now-
I'm just asking. I don't know what y'all think. I'm
biggest
just
fan,
wondering.
Mrs.
I'm just
Stan.
wondering.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't
Who you
said.
got? Who you got?
I don't
Who
got
you got?
nobody.
Who you got?
I'm just.
She just want to get
I
ass
wanted
like.
to just get it. I just wanted to get it out there. You know what I mean? Are we talking about the top 3, big 3 here? They categorize themselves here. They put that in there. So they basically said we the baddest.
Yeah. Currently,
So
yes.
are we talking about? Are they the top 3 currently?
Name who ain't
Is
the
it-
top 3 currently.
Is
right
there
now,
anybody else that should be considered here?
Future.
What?
Okay, no. Okay. Hold on.
Meg.
Because I can't stand Future. I cannot. It gets the people going.
Meg.
Yes.
Hey,
Thank you.
you talking about? You gonna use like, oh man, I'm thinking you talking about Megan Thee Stallion. You know, I ain't know you talking about. You know what I'm saying? I guess over here.
Come on, Meg. What you say?
Future's got.
What you got? What you got to say?
Yeah, it was just on.
Future, absolutely.
Why?
Is in the top 3 for you?
Why? Is he a lyricist?
No.
Never.
But he has
all he talk about
his
is
music is amazing.
Okay, but he got the vibe. He's a vibe check.
He's
He's a vibe check. Okay, but is he supposed to be in the J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar?
Where's the
Drake?
capital of rap right now?
If we're talking about top 3 right now, we are.
This is her
NPR voice.
And this her lane though. Like this her lane though. So what you got to say, Megan?
We are absolutely including Future in there.
in the top 3.
In the top 3.
If we're talking
What's
about
the capital of Atlanta? I mean, the capital of rap. I already answered the question. What's the capital of rap? What's the capital of rap?
Is it Atlanta?
It's Atlanta.
It's Atlanta.
Who is the king of Atlanta?
Who's the king? T.I.?
No.
absolutely
T.I.'s doing
not.
comedy.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
He's a comedian.
Yes.
T.I.'s doing stand up.
What my man doing comedian?
He's
He's
45.
funny.
He's doing comedy.
He's 45.
I thought y'all like a motherfucker that make you laugh.
Okay, it's a lot on T.I. track history. Ain't
capital
gonna be that
rap.
funny, so I ain't laughing right
the king
now.
of the
Well,
capital of
hilarious.
rap can't be considered in the top 3?
No.
Why?
Why? See, he's a top. He's
You
a.
ask any nigga to stay here.
What is your
Future?
okay? Because
No,
what
they'll
y'all-
say Lil Baby.
But what y'all not
They'll say
talking
something
about?
like that. Yes, they will.
No, they won't.
They
When
ain't gonna
y'all
say
go
no
to the
Future.
club, who do y'all hear? Mostly.
Not
I do
Future.
hear-
I ain't
I
heard
do
Future until he just came out. He
don't
been
go to the
silent
club.
for a
You
minute.
don't be going.
You right.
Because Future
right.
be
I
on
don't
new.
be going to the
Okay,
club.
but what is
He
your?
dope.
What's the criteria for the top 3 though? Are we talking about lyricists? Are we talking about vibes? Are we talking about what are you talking about?
We talking about who do people fuck with the most.
No.
It's
It's
okay
Future.
because I don't
I'm
think
talking
that
about lyrical
because
push.
J. Cole and that's what I'm saying. They talking about being
Yeah.
a lyricist,
Yeah,
like
that-
coming
that's
for
what
you.
their top 3
They're
is
talking.
about.
They
About being real artists.
Before Like That came out, were you hearing Kendrick in the club?
Yes.
No.
Every once in a while, you weren't hearing. No.
Yeah, damn.
First of all, he's never, since his entire career, even going back to his mixtapes, been a club artist.
He has songs that go.
No, that just happened to go. He's never promoted himself as the one that be up in the clubs turning people up. His whole like
He's on
approach
a
to everything
positivity
is a what do they call it? Conscious rap.
What month
That's
is
why
it?
most. That's why
It's a
most young
positivity kick.
motherfuckers don't fuck
month
with
is
him.
it? What month is it right now?
March.
Oh my god!
What's going on in March?
Diddy.
Madness.
And what song do they play every year when this shit happens?
A little March Madness.
March
biggest-
Madness.
One of the biggest gambling points. And it's a month.
I don't even know that song.
Okay, you
I
a
don't
goddamn
You're
liar.
lying.
You're
Is
a
that your
liar,
birthday
and the
already?
truth ain't in you.
And you
I
was
don't
fucking dancing.
I don't
You're
even
a
know that
liar, and the
song.
truth ain't in you.
I don't even know that song. Like I don't know it like that.
Repent.
I don't know it to hear it all the time like that.
Dress it up and make it real for me, man.
Bro.
Stop fucking playing.
Bro,
Who in the top 3,
you know
Meg?
what?
Who in the
Y'all
top 3?
gonna Tell us
He
this.
deserves
Absolutely.
consideration. Big consideration. If he's not
In
in
the
it.
top 3, though?
I don't believe he should be in the top 3. By the
Why?
way,
He's
but
dropping 2. He's number 1 right now. He's dropping another album next week.
Nigga,
This nigga's finna be
nigga,
running in the summer.
I would choose, and this ain't just like off of. I'm not going off of popularity. I'm not going
Well,
off
then
of
you
like.
can't
No,
talk
hold
about
on.
it.
Listen, I would choose Gunna over Future.
That's not true.
Why is that not? Why the fuck you gonna tell me what's not true? What I think. For me, that
Why?
BS.
because
They
like
made
Gunna
it up.
music and the
They
sound
lie.
is like I'm not even like a huge Gunna fan.
He
like
makes
that.
great music, by the way.
But his music
I'm not-
is better to me than Future's. Future has great beats. He has like all that shit.
and that's what he do.
Yeah, Shoulder just did that.
I did shit because it'd be like, you know, you get into it, but he don't be talking about nothing. He be
He
talking
don't
about
talk
lean.
shit.
He be talking about drugging women. He be talking about all type. Listen, and that's the
Hey,
truth.
I feel like he also like
Can't say drug women like that. They want the drugs.
even his collaboration
Too many
with,
niggas going
Okay,
down.
you right. You right. You right. You right. You right.
like I listened to the We Don't Trust You or him and Metro on the way over here, like for probably like my 4th time listening to this whole thing through.
It's going down on the road trip too, nigga.
I'm cool with that.
All right.
I don't not fuck with Future. I'm just saying my shit. But I will say I'm driving And I'm just like, yeah, this shit cool. And then I started listening. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker ain't saying shit.
You looked up, you was doing 90.
Nothing.
Like, this nigga ain't saying shit. Like, I almost feel like you playing with me. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, it's only meant for the club where you not hearing the lyrics.
He do be saying shit.
No, he don't be saying nothing.
Sometimes he does.
But that's what's so entertaining about this beef going on right now with J. Cole and Drake and Kendrick, because when you get into the lyrics and how they really coming at each other and to be these double entendres and everything, you be like, hey, Cole, right? You gotta use your brain to like, I gotta pull up the lyrics. Like,
I gotta do some research. Like
this,
and Future's involved in that.
Future, I ain't looking. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was like,
I didn't look at Future's lyrics
about Drake. Oh, okay.
He was talking about him, but I didn't look at it in terms. I didn't look at his lyrics to figure out what he was coming back out with.
He's not the best lyricist.
He's not the best lyricist. So
like,
but it comes across.
And honestly, it's like his music is background music for us to turn up to and us to like have it going. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't fuck with Kendrick because I know they're like the younger crowd. They don't fuck with Kendrick because they have to think too hard about what he's saying.
What he's saying. Because he really is
because like a lot of times he's not even going like he's riding the beat differently than anybody purposefully so he can say some shit to you.
There was a time where Lil Jon was running the earth. He was running the earth.
We talking about Lil Jon and Eastside Boys?
Yes.
Say more.
And Future is doing it on steroids.
No, get the fuck out of
here.
You gonna compare him to Lil Jon?
Yes, he is.
Lil Jon had a way different turn up, bro. It was way different.
Lil Jon wasn't rapping.
It was a way different turn up.
He
wasn't rapping. It wasn't.
He was doing a lot of yelling and
steroids.
Like Future got anthems. Don't get me wrong. He can have songs that become anthems, but Lil Jon had like cities
back
on
in
lock.
my day. So does Future.
Lil Jon had white people in the hair a lot.
So does Future.
Not like Lil Jon.
What do you say?
If you hear any song with Future on it, you're bound to turn the F up. So I don't know what y'all talking about over here.
That's not.
You're bound to turn.
True.
But you know what? The criteria is different because again, Future's not a lyricist. I would not put him in the top 3. But if you're gonna give vibe check, like who is the top rappers for the vibe, Future got to be in there for the vibe.
He wouldn't be in this beef if he wasn't eligible to be up there.
He's in a different category. I'm sorry, altogether.
Okay, I understand.
It's a different category.
Yeah,
I'm old
category.
too. I'm
we
old
talk
too.
About turn up. Yeah.
You just gotta get into what they really saying.
Listen next week for part 2, bitches.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.